I'm Anoushka Tandon and I'm 8 years old. If I were to ask you to think of your favorite story, which one would it be? I'm almost certain it's a story from a book, isn't it? We've all been lucky to have fantastic stories passed on to us generation after generation. Take for example the books of C.S. Lewis, E.B. White, Roald Dahl and more recently J.K. Rowling. All these books have been bestsellers and thanks to media and technology, they've been made into grand movies. We have a choice. On one hand, there are these movies, definitely easy to watch. On the other, there are bestsellers that definitely deserve to be read. If we choose to watch the movies first, not only do we miss out on the beautiful experience of reading, but also fail to appreciate why were these movies even made. Why should we do that? Shouldn't we read the books that inspired the movies first? When I started reading the Harry Potter books, I first read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone and later watched the movie. I loved the book and I enjoyed the movie too. It was nice to see the images come alive on screen. Soon after, I picked up the second book, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I was only a few chapters in when I got a birthday invite. At the party, they played that movie and I just couldn't resist. But in a way, I'm glad I couldn't because that's when I made my own little discovery. Though the movie offered beautiful picturization, amazing special effects and great performances, it still felt incomplete. I couldn't enjoy the movie as much as I had enjoyed the previous one. The movie just flew past without giving me enough time to soak it in. I felt rushed. I didn't even enjoy reading the rest of the book afterwards. For me, movies are like books with missing pages. Authors take entire chapters to explain a scene. But I've realized that this is a luxury a movie can't afford. Emotions of the characters or the excitement of a scene does not come across in a movie unless one knows all the details beforehand. In the Whomping Below chapter, there's a line that reads, Harry had stopped noticing the fantastic cloud shapes now and was looking longingly at the train miles below. Now, how does one show this inner emotion in a movie? Another thing that I've realized is that movies don't leave room for my imagination. I had imagined Harry Potter to be a little different, but now I can't remember too much of my original idea because the boy from the movie has become so prominent. With books, I can let my imagination soar. I can paint my own pictures, I can draw characters with vivid details and have a beautiful vision in my mind. When I watch a movie after reading the book, the movie offers me an alternate visual. And at that juncture, I have two competing visuals to choose from. I enjoy this process. It also adds to the richness of my thoughts. After a while, perhaps one of the visuals takes over and the other fades away. But having this experience in itself is very fulfilling. I've also noticed the difference in outlook between kids like me and adults. For example, there could be a paragraph in a book describing a girl going on a horse to a market to buy vegetables. In my imagination, the girl is wearing a beautiful dress, going on a white horse. The weather is sunny. The market is filled with colorful vegetables and she is happy. In the movie, she could be going on a black horse instead. It could be stormy and she could be facing difficulty buying vegetables. Even if you asked me to imagine a black horse instead, its coat would be shiny and thick and there would be no storm, there would be moonlight. I always imagine the tiniest things as adding to the brightness. I love books for their rich language, for how much they add to my imagination. I love that when I'm reading, it's just me and the book. I can go back or even stay on the same page for long. I can't do the same with a movie. Books are available as movies and videos on YouTube and several other platforms. They'll continue to be. I wish that we could read books for their own sake. I wish that the focus was on creating unique children's content. So, we could continue to read books for their beauty and movies for what they add to them. Let's make a switch. Let's read our books first. I'm going to the extent of saying I want to read books with blank covers, having only the title of the book and the author's name on top. I want to finish reading the book, draw my own illustrations on the cover and make it my own. I want to let my imagination run free and only watch the movie afterwards if I'm interested. I would like to say, let's read books first. Would you like to do that?